part of being a living donor is that not only do I still get to have this opportunity to live this beautiful life, but there's somebody out there that hopefully is taking full advantage of that organ and doing just exactly the same. I was raised by a single mom. We didn't have a lot, and it was one of those things where throughout our life, she would want to give time and energy, money, whatever it was, to other people to make sure that they have a better opportunity at life. And that's, I think, something that sticks really heavy with me. So I was in my early 20s, I was living this beautiful life, and there were so many people out there that just didn't have that. And I was doing some research on how I could make a difference and impact. The kidney donation opportunity came up in a search somehow, rabbit holes as they are. So looked into it, reached out to the local transplant center, one of the local hospitals here in Seattle. They give you options on how you'd like that donation to go forward. So the one that really stood out to me was they have one that's basically a chain donation. For example, if a loved one wants to be a donor for someone who needs a transplant but isn't a match, they would be a part of this chain of donation. So my donation would go to their loved one, and then they would still make a donation to someone who is also in need of a transplant. It is a beautiful symphony of chaos almost, where these doctors have to be ready and the surgical suites have to be ready and all the recipients, all the donors, because these organs don't last very long outside of the body. To know that now and look back at the process and see what these doctors and see what these transplant centers had to go through to just make this possible is absolutely incredible. We don't like talking about death. We don't like talking about what happens when our loved one dies, but it's a very important conversation. This is a great time to do it. It's Donate Life Month. Talking about what your wishes are, talking about being a donor, making that decision, and then registering yourself to be a donor. Those are all the next steps. Having done the kidney donation, I didn't realize that it was going to open up this opportunity to have this career that now, working 10 years later for transplant genomics and being part of an organization that extends the life of these organs and these patients, this journey has been such an amazing gift.